everybody, I'm Miss Amber, and today is our very last episode of the entire year. We are going to take a few minutes together here today to recap everything that we've learned this year. We're going to go over our favorite lessons, our favorite challenges, and our favorite moments together. But I have asked some of our amazing 1132 Kids team to join me, so you will not be disappointed. Everyone sit up, pay attention, and check this out. Hey, Mr. Joe, I have a would you rather question that I'm sure everyone would love to know the answer to. Are you ready for this?
Oh, I'm ready.
Okay, this is like the best would you rather question I have ever found in my entire life. Okay. Would you rather have a magic carpet that flies, of course, because that's what magic carpets do, or your personal robot assistant?
And the robot assistant can do whatever I ask?
Yeah, he like assists you.
I gotta say robot assistant because it's just a little too risky flying. I mean, if it's just, you're limited, you know? If it's raining, if it's snowing, if it's...
Exactly.
You're limited. So.
Okay, so safety first.
Yeah,
basically.
Always. In this day and age, always.
Safety first. That's really good. Also, Mr. Joe, what was your favorite lesson of 2020?
Oh, man. My favorite lesson was The Worst. Specifically, the series The Worst. Specifically, breakdown versus breakthrough. In fact, I actually have a couple points from that specific week that really stuck out to me. The first one was that my greatest breakthrough is at the end of my biggest difficulty. So often when I'm going through something rough, I just shut down and I feel like I'm never going to get through it. But it was so encouraging to learn that God can actually meet me right there to bring me to my breakthrough. And then the second thing I learned was perspective, that breakdown is actually an opportunity, that I don't have to get discouraged. And then the last thing, when it came to breakdown versus breakthrough, is that I shouldn't compare, I shouldn't isolate or be bitter, because my breakthrough is just around the corner.
That is so good. That entire series, The Worst, was really challenging. Oh, speaking of challenges, we did so many challenge videos in 2020. What was your favorite challenge that we did?
Favorite challenge easily was Bean Boozled. In fact, Jessica, I challenge you to a rapid Bean Boozled battle.
That's bad. Wow. Ew.
I'm crying. That was so bad.
Oh my goodness. You can taste the stink.
All right, so challenge time. I hated this challenge personally, mainly because I was eating the jelly beans. But my fortune has changed, and I am now hosting this. So this is how it's played. You guys are each going to eat a jelly bean. But the thing is, you don't know whether it's good, like
Butterflies.
like butterflies, or a bad flavor, like
Poop.
or vanilla ice cream. Anyways, so the way this is gonna go is I'm going to have our official Mr. John spin this wheel here, okay? I'm gonna hold on to this one. He's got an extra one. All right, so he's gonna spin for us and we're gonna see what jelly bean they have to try. All right, give us the good spin. Wow, that was impressive. Coconut or spoiled milk. So
What does that
it's
look like?
white. I will tell you that much.
Okay.
Because coconut is white. All right, so let's try this. Okay, ready? Help me count it down if you're at home, okay? 3, 2, 1.
Huh? Coconut.
Coconut.
No.
Yeah, I got
Boo.
coconut. We got coconut.
Favorite.
Okay, well, that means we're going to do it again because we want to see them in pain. Go ahead, Mr. John. Wow. Have you ever thought of spinning for like a career? That's amazing. Toasted marshmallow or stink bug. Toasted marshmallow or stink bug.
What
It's
color?
that one right there. It's like white and brown because stink bugs are yellow. All right, you ready? Okay. All right, here we go. Help me count down if you're at home, okay? 3. a 2, a 1, a skiddly diddly do.
Ah!
Ew, they got toasted marshmallow. That is disgusting. Chew, 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 chew. Wow, smells like a June bug from here. Be warned if you're at home. All right, well, I think that's enough for this challenge. I'm gonna throw it back to Miss Amber.
Wow, I am so glad that wasn't me this time. I can still smell the stink bug. Are you guys okay? I think your breath is permanently damaged, possibly. All right, moving right along. Mr. John.
What is up?
I have a would you rather question for you. Are you ready?
True.
We're not ready yet.
Oh.
Okay. All right, would you rather eat a...
Yes.
Would you rather eat a raw potato or an entire lime?
What? Can I have a...
No. Would you rather eat a raw potato, or an entire lime?
I would love to eat a raw tomato.
That's not the...
Tomato,
Okay.
potato, right?
I feel like
Potato.
I feel like we're going nowhere with this. Okay. Moving right along, Mr. John.
Yes.
What was your favorite lesson of this year?
My favorite was, it's a trap. And I loved it because I learned some very important things. One was Romans 12:2. Be transformed by the renewing of your mind. Another one was, I learned that I can do what is right. No matter what, I can do it. Yeah. And the last thing I learned was, my God is bigger than anything that I face. And that's awesome.
That is really awesome. I'm so glad that you learned all of those things with It's a Trap. It's my favorite one too. Oh, Mr. John.
Yeah.
Did you bring any jokes with you?
Maybe.
What's something that's red and bad for your teeth? A brick wall. Yeah.
He's having an emotional breakdown.
An emotional breakdown.
Oh no!
Why did you do that? No. Start over. Oh, yeah.
You guessed it. It's another round of Jokes with John. So you've got to take a sip of our hot cocoa.
Mine's green.
Hold it in your mouth. And don't laugh, because you'll spit it up everywhere. Everybody ready?
Oh.
Let's go. First joke. First joke. Oh! For Christmas, I got a bar of soap shaped like the Hulk. I called it my loofah Rigno. Yes! Got him. That was good. Mr. Andrew, did you keep it in? Any of it?
Give me half a point.
All right, joke number 2. Here we go. Did you know that you can hear your blood pumping in your veins, but you have to listen very closely? Got him! That was awesome.
Because it's part of the blood.
The varicose veins.
That's so
Varicose.
good. It's found in the knee. It's so, that's funny. All right.
All right. One more good one for Jessica before we go? Okay, one more. All right. Quick sip. Here we go. Did you hear the score between the ocean and the beach? It's tied. And that's Jokes with John. Yes.
Okay, well, while we clean all of this up, I want you guys to check out some message bloopers.
It's time.
This is disgusting. Ew, clean up on aisle 4.
Because the tide comes in.
Do it. Yeah, Christmas time. Perfect. Who's being being loud? Do I need to go yell at somebody? Tell me, Emily. Tell me. Okay. Illustration. Blackmail, don't use this. Okay. All right. Series, The Tale of Three Trees is boat. Week 2. I hate doing 2 takes. We're gonna do 1 take and no more messing up. Okay, here we go. Miss Amber here. Please don't use that or anything. Wow, that was embarrassing. I also have the worst freeze frames ever. Wait! That is so wrong. Okay, moving right along. Miss Jessica, I have a would you rather question for you. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay,
This is
like a deep one, okay? Yeah, okay. Would you rather speak every language or play every instrument?
Speak every language.
Okay, why?
Because I get to know what everyone's talking about,
I didn't think about that. Okay, that's a good point. All right, Miss Jessica, what was your favorite lesson of this year?
So my favorite lesson was the worst, Tombstone versus Stepping Stone. And I wrote a couple of things down that I learned, and those were I can allow myself to be a stepping stone, and it will help change my situation by helping others change theirs. The next one was don't focus on what you can't change in your situation, focus on how you can change theirs. The next was meet people's needs with excellence and generosity. And my last point was put others first in your thinking, which now that I'm thinking, I'm so sad that I did not get to do the tablecloth challenge. Can we do that?
The tablecloth challenge?
Yeah.
What do you guys say? You're up for it? Okay, let's do it.
Let's do it.
Do it. So much.
Next time. All right, so this is the tablecloth challenge. Basically, all you have to do is keep everything on the table. It's that simple. Let me tell you, you don't want to get this on the floor. Oh, bless you. Oh, thanks, man. All right.
Oh, wow. I think we actually all did a pretty good job at that tablecloth challenge. I was actually really impressed. And no slime was dropped on the floor, which is always a win. Moms and dads see we're setting really good examples, actually. Well, it is now my turn to share my favorite lesson of this year, which is Fruit Ninja. Oh. These are some pretty impressive moves, but someone lost a shoe. I don't know what just happened. Okay, so it was in our Fruit Ninja series. Please don't do that again. It was in the intro message, and we actually learned some pretty cool things. And I wrote some of those things down here. We learned that there is a struggle between our sinful nature and our spirit. And actually, the fruit of the spirit is that evidence that our spirit is winning. Who doesn't want to win? That's actually really cool. And I also learned that anytime that the Bible mentions fruit, it is actually talking about something that is produced. And that is why they call it the produce section. Right? I know. It's It's kind of like that's my joke. Can I do jokes with John? No? No. Okay. Thanks. He's being nice. It is something that is produced, and I also learned that God's word says that we are a dwelling place for God's Holy Spirit. So those are all of the wonderful things that I learned in Fruit Ninja. If you haven't seen that series yet, it was kind of a long time ago. Make sure that you check that out today. You can brush up on your karate moves. It'll actually be really great. It's amazing. Okay, Mr. Andrew.
Yes. Present.
Good, perfect present,
Where
awesome.
are you?
I have a would you rather question for you. Are you ready? Hi,
Wait,
hi,
where are you?
hi,
Oh, there
hi.
you are. Hey,
Awesome,
all right.
perfect.
Hey, good to be
Mr.
here.
Andrew, are you ready? Are you ready
No.
for this? Okay.
Yes.
Would you rather be the worst player on a team that wins every single time, or the best player on a team that literally cannot win? They just lose, 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 lose. Which one?
Yeah. So I would rather be the worst player on the best team because we would just win. Duh.
I feel like you're changing the rules of this. Okay, moving right along. Mr. Andrew, what was your favorite lesson of this year?
Okay, so we had so many amazing lessons this year and so many cool series. My favorite series had to be Fear Fighters. But out of all of that, I had a favorite lesson, and it was we can fight fear with thankfulness. I learned so much, but I wrote down a few of my favorite things, all right? So number one, gratitude helps position us correctly. How cool is that? Remembering all that God has given us and done for us puts us in the right position because we put God in the right position. And then we have a choice to make, which is number two. We can choose to be either grumbly hateful or humbly grateful. I always get those mixed up. I have such a hard time saying those. Grumbly hateful or humbly grateful. And so, just like the Bible story tells us, the Israelites actually, they had a ton of things happen to them. But think about it. God brought them out of Egypt and he brought them to the promised land and it was so cool. But they saw their current situation they were in and they chose to be grumbly hateful. Which leads me to number three, which is that we can trust that God has put, we have to put God in the correct position. We have to trust in God, just like David did. I love the story of David. David chose to be humbly grateful. He gave God credit for everything and remembered all that God did for him. Yeah. So I love that story so much. And you can't talk about Bible stories without mentioning epic stories.
What do you say?
This fish tastes funny!
Bigger than a goldfish?
Yeah, but not bigger than this salmon. Andrew, I'm so sorry. You know how fast my reflexes are.
Call my physical therapist!
There's one right there, good. I gotcha! Whoa, look at this bad boy! Gabe! Gabe! Gabe, where are you, Gabe? ¿Dónde está el agua? ¿Qué hay de tiburón, bebé? What? Rocks so they could drink.
Wow, 2020 has been so fun with all of these amazing lessons. I learned a lot. I don't know about you guys, and I don't know about you guys, but I want you to comment down below what your favorite lesson from 2020 was, or even your favorite challenge. And remember, while you're there, as always, hit that like button. And don't forget, hit that subscribe button and subscribe to our channel, 1132 Kids.
That is a great idea. We always love hanging out with you guys. And as always, we'll see you next year.